Happy Monday, Liberty lovers, and welcome to your weekend recap. Because it's Monday, this video is brought to you with the help of Blackout Coffee Company. To get yourself a cup and help out the channel, use my link down in the description. Also, because it's Monday, I went through approximately 50 browser tabs to bring you this video, so let's get right to it. In the era of social justice and cancel culture, not even inanimate objects are safe. Disney released 5 seasons of The Muppet Show to its digital streaming platform on Friday, and along with it, added a disclaimer to every episode warning of offensive content. The disclaimer warns viewers that the show contains harmful stereotypes and depicts the mistreatment of people or cultures. Disney goes on to state that rather than remove the content, they wish to, quote, acknowledge its harmful content and spark conversation to create a more inclusive future. The warning label is also slated to appear before Peter Pan, Dumbo, and the Aristocats. The offensive content can now also only be viewed through an adult account on the Disney Plus platform due to the cultural danger posed by puppets. Merrick Garland, Biden's pick for Attorney General, has released his opening testimony for his Senate hearing. In the testimony, he pledged to use his office to prosecute white supremacists and anyone who was involved in the Capitol riot. He also claimed he would work for the people, strictly regulate the White House's influence on his position, and operate completely independently from Joe Biden, just like Eric Holder did with Obama. In his statement, he also pledged to end racial discrimination in housing, education, employment, and the criminal justice system, as well as seek equity for people of color when it comes to COVID, pollution, and climate change. Not sure how the squad goals fit into his duties as Attorney General, and he didn't explain how he personally will affect climate change or the COVID response, but by golly, he's going to do it. He's expected to be confirmed, and it's going to be interesting to see how he handles the federal investigations into Hunter Biden and Andrew Cuomo. China's foreign ministry was asked about the West's calls for investigations into the country's treatment of the Uyghurs during a regular ministry news conference this weekend. She dodged the question and somehow made it about the weather and power outages in Texas, saying that the fact that many Texans found themselves without water or power was proof that China is on the right path. A Newsmax anchor launched an attack on Joe Biden's dog this weekend, complaining that the dog was dirty and unpresidential during a segment on Friday. Guests compared the candid photo of Champ the German Shepherd to other previous presidential dogs that apparently never got dirty and were always in staged photos. People on Twitter speculated that the photo is proof of animal abuse and neglect. Critics argued that a dirty dog is still better than Trump's non-existent dog because this is very important business worth arguing about. United Airlines hit the news twice this weekend. First, after a reporter published leaked information about Ted Cruz's return flight from Mexico, and second, when a flight bound for Hawaii made an emergency landing in Colorado following an engine fire. The engine failure and resulting fire occurred shortly after takeoff, and no injuries were reported. Remember last week's earthquake in Fukushima? At the time, officials claimed there was no damage to the nuclear reactors on site, but have since reversed course. 2 reactors are now showing steadily dropping levels of coolant water. Officials state they don't believe there has been any outside impact as of yet, but that is kind of meaningless. The reactors have been leaking coolant into the basement of the reactor buildings since the original meltdown-inducing quake in 2011. However, levels have been dropping faster since last week, indicating worsening damage at the site. I once again find myself in the strange position of actually agreeing with AOC. She called for a full investigation into the Cuomo administration's handling of nursing homes during the pandemic on Friday. She released a statement that the public deserves answers and transparency from their elected officials. And finally, it is CPAC week down in Florida. Both Donald Trump and Mike Pence were asked to speak, but only Trump actually accepted the invitation. That is your news roundup from the weekend. If you enjoyed this video, please check out my channel for other long-form videos as well as my live streams that run every week, Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern and Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern. Thanks for tuning in, and I will catch you on the next one.